Hello all, I am Dr. Nidhi Sharma, Assistant Professor Chemistry, AISSMS, Institute of Information Technology. Welcome you all in today's lecture, Corrosion Science. This is the last part of this unit, and earlier we have discussed already about the mechanism, what is corrosion, mechanism of corrosion, what is cathodic protection, what is anodic protection. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about the rest of the method of the protection from corrosion. So next is the protective coating. What type of coatings are applicable if we want to protect the corrosion metal from the corrosion? So application of coating material should be chemically inert with the base metal. The metallic coating is applicable, non-metallic coating is applicable, and powder coating is applicable. And this is the galvanic series already we have discussed. So on the basis of galvanic series, we can do the metallic coating. So here in this unit, we are going to discuss about the metallic coating. So first of all, these are the different methods of the applying the metallic coating. So first is the how to apply the metallic coating. This is very important. So surface preparation before the metallic coating. So as the long life of any protective coating on metal surface can be achieved by the metallic surface. So that's why the application of metallic coating treatment involves the three steps. So the first step is the removal of grease and other contaminations. So what is done? The first step is the solvent cleaning. It is used to remove oil, grease, any fatty substance which is present. So how it is done? Organic solvents like naphtha, CCl4, toluene, xylene, acetone, etc. can be used for the cleaning. So after cleaning, the steam and hot water containing wet agent are used to clean the surface. Then second step after the solvent cleaning is the alkaline cleaning. In alkaline cleaning, it is used for the removing of old paints coating from the metal surface. So how it is done? In this, the alkali cleaning agent like trisodium phosphate along with soap and caustic soda are used. It is followed by rinsing it with water and treatment with the mild acid. Then step 2 is the removal of oxide layer and corrosion product. It is having three parts. The first is the mechanical cleaning. It removes the loose rust which is present already on the surface and other impurities. And then after that it can be, how it is done? It is done by using chisel, scraper, wire brush, grinding. These all can be used. Then second is the flame cleaning. Metal surface is heated with hot flame to remove moisture and scale, and after that the scales are removed by brushing. And the third one is the sandblasting. It is used to remove the oxide layer and for getting the rough surface. So sandblasting is suitable for large steel surface and used with the maximum protection from coating is required. Wherever it is maximum protection is required, there the sandblasting is done. In this process, the sand is introduced into an air stream under the 25 to 100 atmospheric pressure, and then the sand is blasted with high impact on the metal surface. Now step third is the action treatment for better adhesion of coat. So in that, in order to achieve better adhesion of metallic coating, the pickling method is used. The procedure is like pickling involves the immersion of metal, acid or alkaline solution to provide clean, smooth surface. And then after acid pickling is more convenient to remove scales as compared to the mechanical and sandblasting. So except aluminium, metals can be dipped in dilute HCl, dilute H2SO4, dilute HNO3. In any of the acid can be dipped, and then it is done. The surface is ready for the coating. Now the metallic coating. The metallic coating is of two kinds: anodic coating and cathodic coating. What is anodic coating? When the base metal is less reactive as compared to the coating metal, then it is called anodic coating. Like suppose steel, if it is coated with zinc, as the reactivity of zinc is more, then it is called anodic coating. And if the base metal is more reactive as compared to the coated metal, then it is called cathodic coating. For example, application of tin over the steel. As reactivity of tin is less, then it is called cathodic coating. So hence these two coatings are there. The majorly anodic coating is preferred. The reason being, if suppose the anodic coating get ruptured, so due to the small anodic area, due to the small cathodic area, the bigger anodic area, the rate of corrosion will be less. But if in this case, suppose the coating get ruptured, the cathodic area is more as compared to the anodic area, so the rate of corrosion will be faster. So that's why anodic coating is preferred. This is the difference between anodic and cathodic coating. As already it has been explained, so this is the preferred coating. Now, what are the methods for applying the metallic coating? So the first method is hot dipping. Hot dipping is used for producing a coating of low melting metals like zinc, tin, lead, aluminium on iron, steel, copper, which have comparatively higher melting point. So low melting point metals are coated on higher melting points metal. The process is carried out by immersing the clean base metal. The clean base metal is immersed in the bath of the molten coating metal for coating of zinc on iron, for coating of tin on iron. As like suppose if we are talking about the galvanizing, this is anodic coating. So coating of zinc on steel, it is called galvanization. How it is done? The article is cleaned first with the H2SO4, then with water, and then it is dried, and then it is passed through the molten zinc at 425 to 450 degrees centigrade, and then after that passing it through. This is done. Then after that it is done. It is passed through the flux. Ammonium chloride flux cleans the metal surface before coating for better adhesion, prevent the oxidation. It is then passed through the pair of hot rollers to remove the excess of zinc, and then finally the thin layer of coating is formed. And suppose, and where this galvanization is used, galvanized sheets are used for roofing sheet, wires, pipes, bolts. So many applications are there. Then tinning. This is cathodic coating. So coating of tin on steel, this is called tinning. Then again, what is the process? The clean surface of metal article is treated with dilute H2SO4 to remove any oxide layer. Then it is immersed in a flux. The flux which is consists of zinc chloride and ammonium chloride, which facilitated the better adhesion coating. Then metal article is passed through a tank containing molten tin. The temperature is maintained to 40 degrees centigrade, and then finally it is passed through the series of rollers kept submerged in the palm oil. So roller removes the excess of tin, produce thin uniform coating. Palm oil protect the hot tin coating surface against the oxidation. So further oxidation will not take place. Now where this tinning is used, the tinning is non-toxic in nature, so that's why it is used for coating of iron, steel, copper, brass, used for the stored food stuffs, oils, ghee, kerosene. For those stuffs it is used. Now second process is metal cladding. So metal cladding is the process by which coating metal is bonded firmly and permanently to the base metal on one or both the sides. So the coating metal is called cladding metal. So cladding metal can be selected depending upon the nature of corrosion. Metals like nickel, copper, lead, silver, platinum, alloy, stainless steel are used for cladding metal. Base metal on which cladding can be done can be mild steel, it can be copper, nickel, their alloys. So cladding is done by performing a sandwich of protecting layer. The cladding is done by sandwich of protecting layer and the base metal, which are passed through the roller and bonded under the action of heat and pressure. Example like aluminium clad sheets, widely used for aircraft industry and are made by sandwiching dura aluminum between the two layers of 99.5% pure aluminum. In this way, the cladding is done. Then the third process is cementation or diffusion of metal. What is cementation? Cementation is obtained by heating base metal in a revolving drum containing a powder of coating metal. So the powder coating metal diffuses into the surface of base metal and it results in the formation of an alloy of the coating metal and base metal. Alloy of coating metal and base metal on the surface of the base metal. So the process is suitable for the coating of small articles very intricate shape like bolt, screw, threaded parts. These are used. Coating metals like zinc, chromium, aluminum can be coated. Now, this is again what type of metal we are using. So, it is known as shreddizing. It is the process of cementation using zinc powder coating. It is done at 350 to 370 degrees centigrade for 2 to 3 hours. If suppose we are saying it chromizing, this is cementation of chromium powder and aluminium at 13 to 1400 degrees centigrade for 3 to 4 hours. Colorizing, then it is called cementation of aluminium powder and aluminium oxide together in a little amount with ammonium chloride 840 degree to 930 degree centigrade for 4 to 6 hours. Then it is called colorizing. So this is method is used for application protection of furnace part, wall, condenser in oil refineries in general where oxidation and resistance to sulfur attack. And the last method is electroplating. In electroplating is the electrodeposition is the process by which the coating metal is deposited on the base metal by passing a direct current through the solution of electrolyte containing the soluble salt of coating metal. So the base metal to be plated is usually made cathode, and the where the anode is either made of coating metal itself or an inert metal, good electrical conductivity. So as you can see in the figure, this is copper anode, here it is cathode, any metal. So suppose if we want to do the coating of copper, so it will be anode, and here we will take the solution of copper sulfate. So once it is passed, when the current pass, what is going to happen? The anode will get oxidized, the copper ion will be there in the solution, and then on cathode the reduction will occur, and on that this metal there will be a coating of the copper. So in this way the electroplating occur. In this second figure again it is clear. Here the base metal article to be coated is cleaned to remove oil, grease, oxide, scale first. Then electroplating is carried out in electroplating bag. The metal article to be plated is metallic cathode and the coating metal is anode. So the number of cathode and anode can be suspended alternately for getting uniform deposition over entire surface. So now this cathode and anode, then after that in the electrolyte solution, pH of the electrolyte is maintained, and then the electrolysis process occurs. Anode metal get oxidized, enter into the solution, and then metal ion get reduced and deposit on the cathode. So the metal ion getting reduced and deposited at cathode reformed by the anode metal oxidation. So there is no change in the salt concentration. From here the copper is coming, and from here the copper ions are going. So now what are the factors affecting the electroplating process? Current density, temperature, rate of deposition, metal ion concentration, anode surface and position. These all are the things. Where this is applied, electroplating can be used for getting decorative surface, gold, chromium, brass coating on steel. This can be done. It is used for protecting surface against corrosion also, like chromium painting on steel. Non-metallic materials like wood, paper, glass, leather, resin can be electroplated for decoration. Automobile, aircraft, radio and ammunition industries are used part by electroforming. And the electroplating can be used for spatial surface and engineering effects. So this is very important technique for the metal plating. Thank you all.